about free Nnamdi Kanu protest. This protest is born out of sincerity and honesty, with the display of shame and disgrace that happened in Katsina last week. We all know that for years Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention. And as I'm talking to you, Nnamdi Kanu is having and he's battling with health challenges even while in prison. But it's rather unfortunate with the display of shame and disgrace that happened in Katsina by the bandit commander. The question we ask, do we have a country? The question we need to ask, do we have a nation? The question we need to ask, do we have a constitution? And if we have a constitution, then as Nigerians, we need to ask ourselves and ask the federal government question, why the double standard? If the bandit commander can come and address Nigeria like schoolboys and address Nigeria by threatening Nigerians, by killing one of the headers, that he will kill more Hausas and Northerners, and he is moving freely, why should Nnamdi Kanu should still be in prison? The question I ask, why the double standard? And it is a question that every Nigerian should be asking. Double standards by the federal government of Nigeria. And that is why the call for one Nigeria, one voice protest is born out of sincerity and honesty, equity and justice for all Nigeria citizens. One Nigeria, one voice protest. One Nigeria, one voice protest is a national call for all Nigerians of good conscience. It is not a regional protest. It is not a tribal protest. But it's a sincere protest born out of sincerity. I am calling of all Nigeria with good conscience to come out in mass. Those in Jos, Plateau, Kaduna, Kogi, and Abuja to come on Independence Day at Eagle Square to support this call. And I'm also calling on very dark black man to help us. Abuja is your constituency. We are coming from the north. You can help us to call the IG of police in preparation to this protest. The Rate president, I know you have the platform, and I'm also calling of all the Nigerian bloggers and social media influencers, those with good conscience and sincerity, so that our brother Nnamdi Kanu will be free. I'll bring up subsequent videos in preparation for this call and for this peaceful protest. May God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria.
All right. So it has come to my notice that some people are preparing to go and protest on the first day of October 2025 this year. Of course, first day of October is the day Nigeria celebrates their independence. Well, at first, I thought the protest was about, hunger day, all these bad economy protests and that garbages they do. Not until the recent days when I saw some people started posting posters and started making videos that they are going to do a peaceful protest for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I said, A peaceful protest for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Just as you see this, our brother, well, I thank him anyways. At least he did well by speaking the truth and speaking out. Some people say that since the Nigerian government can go and negotiate with bandits, meanwhile, they keep Nnamdi Kanu, who has not done anything in detention, that they are going to protest, do a peaceful protest, according to them. Some videos I have seen anyways. But then, before I come to the case of Nnamdi Kanu, the protest about Nnamdi Kanu, I want to show you something. Now, the next video I'm going to show you is the video of the protest that was done in Nigeria, 1st of October 2024, just last year. The first video, the protest they did in the month of October 2024. Please, I beg you to stay put. because I want to show us something in this video. Watch this video first.
We are tired, we are hungry. What are we saying? 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 Hello, Nigeria. What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we saying?
Now, you have seen this video, right? You have seen clearly that that protest was a peaceful protest, isn't it? Oh yeah, wait, I'll show you the aftermath. Just watch this video now. Watch this video.
Guys, see my face. This guy's literally threw tear gas on us. Like I almost lost my life just because we came out to get justice. Oh, please, just please, I beg. What? Jesus. Baby, are you okay? Fuck.
Comment faire l'autre? Ça, c'est où?
Exactly. This is what we are talking about. So it is very clear that there is nothing like peaceful protest in Nigeria. Oh yes, even if you are peaceful, they will find a way to make it violent. Come on, you are not wiser than these people. Those people out there, they are very wise. Even if you are peaceful, they will find a way to make it violent so that they will find a way to scatter you. So there is no peaceful protest. Now, that one being apart. Now, for some people calling for protest, a peaceful protest as they call it, for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, in my own opinion, I will say that is not necessary now. And I wouldn't advise anybody to go for that protest. Oh yes, and I have my reasons. IPOB has been protesting. Yes, I hope you know that IPOB has protested against the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Let me show you their protest. If you think their protest is not peaceful, please watch this video. Is that protest violent? I believe you say no. They are peaceful, isn't it? Of course, they are peaceful. But did you know the end result of this? The government proscribed them. The government said that they are terrorists. The government said they are the ones spoiling the land. And of course, they went after them with all their security agencies. So please, calling for protest in Nigeria now, I'm not in support of it, because at the end of the day, the result of that protest wouldn't be a good one. Whether you are peaceful or you are not peaceful, the truth is that there's no protest that is peaceful anyways. But then in Nigeria, even if you manage to be peaceful, they will find a way to make it violent. Oh yes. Now, in the case of the bandits that the government are negotiating with, why they keep Nnamdi Kanu in detention, I'm going to show you a video. Please, I beg you to spend a little time, just a few minutes, and listen to this brother. I tell you that now what is happening in Nigeria is just like a child's play. Sometimes I listen to news, sometimes I see news headline, I read news, and I begin to ask myself, what is really happening? Are there reasonable people in Nigeria? Are there? Anyway, I want to beg you to take a little time and listen to this brother and hear what he said. Then after it, you do well to drop your comment in the comment section what to think. Please spend a little time and listen to this.
Listen and pay attention to the following captions. Daily Post. Nigerian Army captures notorious ESN/IPOB commander Gentle the Yahoo. Then listen to another caption again. Breaking. Notorious Biafra general captured by Nigerian security forces in Okigwe, Imo State. Another caption again. Boko Haram bandits beyond army DSS sponsored by Asorok, ministers, governors, senators. Another caption again. My phone shows bandits' location, but I am helpless. Our forces entered Shinkafi to flush out bandits, but we are asked to pull back, says Zamfara State Governor. Now, I posted 4 different captions here. 2 is talking about insecurity in the east. 2 is talking about insecurity in the north. Now, check the captions. Some group of people were indicted. The other place, no one is indicted. In the eastern region, the captions were meant to tell the world that ESN and IPOB. Who are ESN and IPOB? What's the meaning of ESN? Eastern Security Network. What's the meaning of IPOB? Indigenous People of Biafra. Now, in the north, they call them bandits. Who are bandits representing? No one. In the east, who are IPOB or ESN representing? Indigenous People of Biafra. Who are the Biafrans? I ask again, who are the Biafrans? You see, my problem is not the people involved. I don't want to go there for now. I am talking about the caption. That is where my interest is. There's an adage in Igbo land which says that what does that mean? That the insult leveled on a known figure or a rich man is more than his death. The insult, only the insult leveled on a rich man or a well-known person is more than his death. They are trying to arrive or achieve something. I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. Some people are trying to achieve something. Heading is not just heading. All heading is not the same. In the east, they are trying to indict a group of people. In the north, no one is indicted. Meanwhile, we knew where the problem is. We knew who they really are. Hardly will you see Nigerian journalists tag bandits in the north to a particular tribe. Meanwhile, they know who they really are, but they call them bandits. But now in the east, they always tag them. And that is why, you see, to some of my Igbo brothers, at times there are things I will see, you don't need to, like, it's very painful. That was why I said that some insult is more than death to a rich man. they want to tell the world that indigenous people of Biafra are like this. You know, in Nigeria, you know, sometimes the problem we have is that I will not say because of maybe lack of information, and it's all about how much you know. It's very wrong to proscribe an entire people, but people don't care. You see, an average Igbo man, sometimes they tell you, nothing concern me, concern Biafra, nothing concern me, concern IPOB, nothing concern me. Are you joking? Can you prove that? Like, who are you trying to please? Who can you convince beyond all reasonable that you are not? By default, every Igbo man is an IPOB member. Nobody asks for your explanation. Listen to me again. I said, by default, every Igbo man, by default, is an IPOB member to Nigerian government. You don't need to explain anything. Nobody will listen to you. Stop fooling yourself, if I may say. Stop your lousy, forget it. If they know who you are. Let me give an instance. Peter Obi, during presidential election in 2023, tried to, he went as far as telling Nigerians, he want to convince Nigeria beyond all reasonable doubt that I am not part of these guys. But they know who he is. To the extent that Peter Obi said that Biafra died 52 years ago. At the end of the day, what happened? You think they don't know who you are? What makes you think, and how do you think that you can be separated from your surname? Biafra is the surname of every Igbo man. Nobody asks for your opinion. Your opinion is inconsequential. There are cases that your opinion is inconsequential. What does that mean? Your opinion is useless. Nobody cares about your opinion. For every Igbo man, of an Igbo man to come out and say, I'm not a Biafran, I'm not part of Biafra, I don't know what they are talking about, it's inconsequential, it's useless. Nobody cares. Who will listen to you? Who cares if you're part of them or not? Automatically you are part of them. So your explanation or your opinion or whatever you think is inconsequential. It's as good as nothing. You are wasting your time. They know who you are. Biafra is the surname of every Igbo man. So this thing goes to especially those Igbo people that you see them, they try to be like, anything Biafra, I'm not part of it. Are you okay? Who are you telling that? Nigerian government that knows you better. And this thing will remind me of something. You see, in life, there are things about life. These are facts about life. There are things your enemies know about you, which you do not know. And to everybody, to every individual. Same thing goes to every Igbo man. There are things Nigerian government knew about you as an individual, as an Igbo man, that you do not know. One of them is this. They know who you are. They know who you really are. They know your surname. You don't need to tell them. By default, that is who you are. Nothing can separate you from that. Automatically, that is who you are. I don't know how I will explain this to every Igbo man to understand. You can't deny it. No, forget it. Forget about it. Only your name, only your location. It's okay. They know who you are. I just take it or leave it. Your opinion about not being an Igbo, not being an IPOB member, not knowing anything concerning Biafra, but you're an Igbo man, is inconsequential. You are wasting your time. You are making fool of yourself. I want you to know this and help yourself. If you know this, you know peace. Let me stop here for now.
Good morning, Nigerians. After a careful examination of peace deal granted to bandit in Katsina last week, I have come to a conclusion that Nnamdi Kanu should be released immediately. And failure to do that by Federal Republic of Nigeria, I am calling on a national protest at Eagle Square on October 1st, 2025. If bandits can be granted amnesty, then there is no need Nnamdi Kanu should be in detention. I am calling of Nigerians with good conscience, Nigeria Bar Association members with good conscience, civil society organization with good conscience, human rights organization with good conscience, media personality with good conscience and sincerity to support me for this call of equity and justice for Nnamdi Kanu. And I'm using this medium as a means of communication to all Nigerians. If as a result of this video, I am arrested for calling for a peaceful protest on October 1st in Abuja, this video will be a motivation to other Nigerians that share the same view with me. I am calling on Nigeria bloggers. I'm calling on Nigeria TV personalities and media personalities to use this medium and to use this video in helping us galvanizing and mobilizing Nigeria for this peaceful protest on October 1st. The countdown of this protest has begun. I'll continue to dish out videos on our preparation and planning towards October 1st, the Independent Day, if Nnamdi Kanu is not released. I believe in one Nigeria, I believe in unity of this country, and I believe in equity and justice for all Nigeria citizens.
All right. So after hearing this, do you still believe that it is important or it is necessary to go and protest? Especially the protest they want to do against the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think it is necessary? Well, drop your comment in the comment section what you think. All right. I'll see you in my next video. There are so many updates I want to share with you. Don't forget, if this is your first time coming across my channel, please do well to subscribe. All right. Thank you very much. Stay safe anywhere you are. May God continue to bless you.